After months of shooting a thumb release and honestly thinking thumb releases were the best thing in the world, I have switched back to an index release. And that release is the B3 Alpha. And in this video, I'm going to tell you why. Let's get right into it. So today we're going to do a little rundown of the B3 Alpha Index release. I want to talk a little bit about the features, some of the pros and cons, reasons why I chose to leave the thumb release, and then reasons why I chose to hop back into an index. So if that sounds good to you, we're going to hop right in. So the B3 Alpha comes in at about $70 to $80, just depending on where you pick it up. And honestly, at that price point, I really don't think you can go wrong. There's not many releases out there that you're going to find for under $100 that have the features that this release has. So with that being said, let's jump right into those features. So it is completely customizable as far as length. There's a screw you can undo, and that allows you to adjust the length of the barrel. So it's kind of a one size fits all, which is great. You can adjust it, make sure it fits your hand properly. The strap itself is made of leather. I've had straps that aren't made of leather, and it just didn't hold up with the test of time. So that's something I did find super nice, and just, for $70, you're getting leather. I think that's cool. Could be neoprene or some other material. I think it's nice that it's leather. Another feature of the B3 Alpha that is something that you don't get in a lot of releases under $100 is there's adjustable travel and tension. So you can really set the trigger to as light as you want, as stiff as you want, and then as much as squeeze as you want. And so it allows you to completely make this release fit your shot routine. And that's something that, even though the thumb release was adjustable that way, I never could quite get a spot that fit my routine. And so by switching back to this, I was able to, one, fit it to my hand, adjust the travel and tension, and that just led to my whole routine feeling better. So let's get into reasons I left the thumb release. To start, the main reason I chose to ditch my thumb release was confidence. I was not confident with that release that I was going to hit where I was aiming. And so for me, that's everything. As a humane hunter, as someone who enjoys to shoot for fun, you need to be confident that when you pull that trigger, your arrow is going to go where you're aiming. And so that was one big part for me. Along with confidence came control, and just being able to, for lack of a better term, if I want to punch my shot and shoot it, much easier with an index than it is with a thumb. And I am not a target archer, so the whole surprise shot, all that, if I need to fire on command, I want to be able to fire on command and be accurate. And so at the end of the day, I'm shooting deer at 20 to 40 yards. Outside of that, I'm more than likely not shooting anyways. And so for me, this fits the style of shooting that I want to do best. And so with more control and more confidence, my consistency and accuracy has gotten better. And so all in all, by switching back to an index release, it has just made worlds difference in my shooting and my accuracy. I can't say more than that. And so as a new archer, I think for $70 to $80, this B3 Alpha is going to be one of the best releases on the market at this point in time. You're getting a leather strap, a fully adjustable barrel, adjustable travel and tension, all for under $100. You could compare it to your Stan Solix or some of these other index releases that are going to be a little bit higher price. I think this does all of the same as those. Is your typical jaw style. So if you are looking for the hook or something different, this may not be for you. But for most archers, I think this would be an incredible release. So let me know in the comments below. Do you think indexes are better than thumb releases, or vice versa? What release are you shooting Would you pick up the B3 Alpha? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious to hear y'all's opinion on these things because the archery world can be so polarizing. There's so many people that only swear by, you know, the Ultra View thumb release, or only swear by Matthews, Hoyt, whatever it can be. So I'm always curious to pick people's brains and see why they like what they like. So if you would, drop a comment, like, subscribe. I appreciate all the love and support on these videos. Hoping to get some hunts filmed for y'all this year. Until next time, I appreciate it.